Ooh, this is gonna be a fun matchup. Want to cover the high-res tournament? I might watch some of Quid's matches. I don't know if anything like special happened there. I was picking a main so hard after all these years because you're having so much fun with all these different characters.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, look, an overshoot. How did I do it? I just ran backwards because most Sonics run backwards. So I just assumed that that was the case. I assume this matchup is quite Sonic favored. Wow, the unbeatable move spin dash. You gotta be careful going high like that. Got him. This ain't one of the hardest characters. In some ways, yeah, he has so much he has to like pay attention to that like is unlike most other characters. But I would say Peach is harder, but Snake is probably up there, but also like if you like them, who cares if it's hard? Like Snake is too consistent to say he's like an incredibly hard character because there's too many good Snake players. Ooh, the Fallout. That was really good. Isn't Peach the hardest character in the game? I honestly don't know. I think it's Rosa. Because, like, tech skill doesn't equate difficulty. Like, necessarily. Like, it's more like how your tech interacts with your neutral decision making, which still, Peach is definitely, like, top 2 in that regard. Oh, I tried to jab your spin. Also does so much damage. Good fallout, though. Oh, I died? Jeez. Oh, not tall enough? Killing Sonic is hard. I meant to ledge Trump. No, I'm sure I was right. Whoa, you did a weird landing there. I don't know when up throw kills. I think Shulk is really difficult, but like also like obviously he's difficult for like a couple of reasons. But again, people care too much about how hard a character is. Like no one is so hard you can't play them. Otherwise, there would be characters that people don't play. Oh, am I dead? Oh, Sonic is so good. Sonic's one of those characters that I need to play characters I understand to beat them. You're like, oh, your character is so simple to play. My character is difficult. I'm just like, no. Like, most characters are around the same difficulty. Especially, like, the thing about it is, like, if you want to, like, have top players be talking to other top players about difficulty, that's one thing. But, like, we all understand that every single character is hard at top level. Because if there weren't, so many more people would play so many more characters. Like, people are like, oh, Game & Watch is so simple, his game plan is so simple. And then, like, try to play Game & Watch and it's, like, the worst thing ever. Like, my Game & Watch is ass. Because I'm always, like, even, like, Palutena, Mario, Lucina, like, those characters are hard to play in tournament. Because their game plan is simple, and sometimes having a simple, I tried to narrate. Sometimes having a simple game plan is bad. There's wish Pikachu moves were more consistent. There's literally only one inconsistent one. Which is forward air. You don't understand why Pikachu's hard, all his moves are good? Sometimes having all your moves be good is more difficult than having only a few, because I have to learn how to use all of them really, really well. But the reason Pikachu's hard is because he is, try to air dodge. The reason Pikachu is hard is because he has a lot of risk. Because if you're wrong, you're literally right next to the person, and you're probably gonna die. Or they're at the very least gonna hit you, and because you're light, it's hard. Like, Pikachu has so many good options that it honestly comes down to a lot of player expression and, like, how you want to do things, which can sometimes be really difficult because you can just do the wrong thing. Like Sheik. Sheik's just gonna forward it. Got a up smash low percents on 2-framers. No double jump? I missed that? Like in time? I didn't even like. No! I almost should have been in so much more advantage than that. Oh, good grab. Let's go, Sonic 4 tilt sucking. Thank God it spiked. I think it would have killed me otherwise. Let's go. Yes. Hey, thank you, Energy, for joining the EFAM Basic. I love having a projectile against Sonic. It's my favorite thing. Approach me. Oh, you don't like your burst options, do you, Sonic? Do you, Sonic? That's good. I went through it. Yeah. You think Kazuya is hard? Yes, no. Again, I think every character is difficult. So if you ask me, do I think anyone is hard? The answer is yes. If you want to ask me relatively compared to other people, are characters hard? Like, yeah, some characters are harder. Who cares? Why does it matter? Like, legitimately, why does it matter? If you have fun with a character, play who you want. It doesn't matter if they're difficult or not. Why would you, like, not want to have fun with your, like, favorite character just because they're hard? Just play them. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does it matter? Like, if you're looking for, like, an easy secondary, you know who the people will say is easy. Like, you don't need to ask the question over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not necessarily, like, shitting on people here. Like, it's just, like, the culture that is developed. It's just like, oh, this character's hard, this character's broken, this, like, how top tier do you think this character is? And, like, I know, I'm a tier list too. I'm a fucking content creator. I do it for money. But, like, so why do people say Aegis is easy? Because relative to the cast, Aegis is easy. Because she has an overwhelmingly good game plan and overwhelmingly good stats. And as long as you don't care about dying from recoveries, like, your character doesn't have a flaw. That was weird. Never seen that before. Like, relative to the cast, Aegis is simple. Even if I don't think any character is simple. Because you still have to beat top players and outplay them. Ugh. Just said they're easy. Again, I think every character at top level is easy. That doesn't mean that they don't have more obvious good things about them. Like, again, and it's fine. Like, it's fine that some characters are simpler. But, like, sometimes because characters are simpler, that just means they're easier to fight against as well. Ugh. But, like, easy is also relative to how good you are at the game. I fucking SSD. That was fun. Boo, PlabLord killing my streak. What the? So people saying Aegis is easy, don't use people use them in tournaments and think they can win. Again, also the biggest thing is why do you care about other people's opinions? If some random person says, "Oh my god, Min Min is so easy," it doesn't affect how you play them, and it literally doesn't affect anything. It's just a random opinion that literally doesn't matter. Like, why does it matter? Again, which, like, that's the question, right? Why does it matter? Why does it matter what people say about your Why does it matter what people say about your character? If you are having difficulty, it doesn't matter if someone else is really, really good with the character. If you're having difficulty. This character's crazy good. I don't know this matchup for shit. Time to hit you and try to kill you. I was right! I was also right! I'm so upset. Like, that's when people are like, "Oh my god, did you hear that this person says Pikachu isn't top 15? I'm like, okay. Like, it literally does not affect me, like, at all. There's literally zero, it doesn't matter. Because, like, what someone's opinion of my character is doesn't change my character. Nor does it change my opinion of them. It's like, I don't give a fuck what most people think about my character. I know my character. And again, it doesn't matter what I think about a character. Like, tier lists don't matter. In terms of, like, it's just people saying shit. And having different ways to, like, think about the game. Valuing different shit. And then it's just a list. Like, if you think a character is better than a different character, cool, it doesn't matter. It's fine. So confident, I'm bald. That's like it happens. Oof. Yeah. Da-na-na-na. Oh, I wanted to hit the... I tried to attack. I got there, though. Yep. Stop bouncing over my shit. I'd appreciate it. Ooh, nice. Like, does my opinion of Aegis not being top, like, 4, not the best sword character, change people's opinion about how, like, it doesn't change how good Aegis is inherently, because my words don't change the game. Hell no, air dodge. Boom! GG's. That was fun. You're really good, PlabLord. How dare you break my streak, though. That up smash game 1 was crazy. Game 2 as well, but I won that game, so whatever.